ASEAN has evolved beyond a geographic area into a global epicenter for workforce mobility. Yet, as business transcend national boundaries, can we ensure that our communication remains inclusive for all? And this is why we built ASEP, the Asian Science Expertise Provider. The ASEP team consists of rihhadatul yolanda, siti, nabila, andalin, and Rania, Shira, Fadida. ASEP is the first professional sign language training and certification provider to adopt a regional approach. Unlike conventional providers, we integrate official sign language from across the Asian region, starting with Indonesian Sign Language and Singapore Sign Language. Our focus is precise. We target hearing professionals and corporate institutions. We equip them with the specific competencies required to communicate respectfully and effectively in a high-stake workplace environment. As labor mobility and cross-border business expansion accelerate within ASEAN, ASEP serves as a strategic partner. We enable companies to meet their ESG goals and comply with national inclusion policy through a standardized multinational framework. With ASEP, we aren't just teaching a skill, we are breaking down communication barrier across the entire ASEAN single market. Let's dive into why ASEP is entering the market at such a critical moment. We have identified three key pillars of urgency that define our market potential. First, the large scale of need. World Health Organization records show there are 430 million deaf people globally. Especially in Indonesia, there are approximately 23 million people with disability. With hearing impairment being the dominant category, we are looking at a massive underserved demographic. Second, the corporate competencies gap. Most companies and public facilities currently lack staff capable of communication with deaf individuals. This gap leads to compromised service quality, indirect discrimination, and ultimately significant damage to a company reputation. Businesses are desperate for a way to bridge this communication divide. Third, the lack of Asian standard. Currently, there is no institution providing integrated cross-border sign language training and certification recognized across Asia. Multinational corporations are left without a unified standard for their regional workforce. ASEP addresses the region growing inclusion gap by delivering Asian-based professional sign language training and certification. Our growth roadmap is designed for fast yet sustainable regional scale, positioning ASEP as a long-term inclusion partner for enterprises across Southeast Asia. In first year, we established our core markets by focusing on Indonesian Sign Language and Singapore Sign Language. Their strategic economy hopes allow us to build strong institutional credibility and secure early corporate partnerships. In second year, ASEP expands regionally by integrating Malaysian Sign Language and Thai Sign Language, extending our service footprint across key Asian markets. This phased expansion strategy enables ASEP to become the go-to standardized solution for multinational corporations seeking consistent, high-quality inclusive communication across Southeast Asia through a single, scalable platform.
Investment feasibility analysis. ASEP targeted 20 training participants in 1 month, with a price of Rp1,500,000 per participant, resulting in a total monthly sales target of Rp15 million. This brings the total annual sales target to Rp360 million. The total capital expenditure is around Rp66,900,000, and for the total operational expenditure is around Rp10,900,000. With a total monthly revenue of Rp30 million, ASEP records a net profit of around Rp19 million per month. This business reaches its break-even point in approximately 3.5 months, and the payback period is 0.29 years, meaning that the initial investment is recovered within the first year of operation, specifically within 3 months. Using a discount rate of 10%, the project generates a positive net present value of Rp501,462,047. Here is the detail of transaction assumption and the income statement of ASEP for the financial analysis. The business achieved a net profit margin of 63.49%. This means that for every 100 units of revenue, approximately 63.49 units remain as net profit after all expenses. The net operating cash flow is 19,047,500 rupiah per month, indicating very strong business liquidity. The financial ratio analysis shows a return of asset of 28%, a return of investment of 35%, a current ratio of 2.1 to 1, and a debt to equity ratio of 0.17, indicating strong liquidity and low financial risk. Overall, the financial analysis demonstrates that the business is highly profitable, recovers its initial investment quickly, and maintains strong cash flow and financial stability.
From this segmentation, ASEP prioritizes multinational companies because they have standardized training budget and long-term workforce development needs. The tourism sector becomes our secondary target due to high customer interaction and strong demand for inclusive service. This targeting strategy allows ASEP to scale efficiently while building sustainable corporate partnership. ASEP target organizations rather than individuals. Our market segmentational companies operating in ASEAN and business in the tourism and service sector. These organizations have similar needs: professional certification, structured training system, and increasing pressure to implement inclusive communication standards. This makes Seng language not just a social skill, but a workplace competency. ASEP's marketing strategy focuses on two main objectives. First, building brand awareness as a professional ASEAN-based Seng language certification provider. Second, achieving a minimum of 20 training participants per month in the first year. Our value proportionalized in our ASEAN focus, professional workplace curriculum, and authentic inclusive learning through drift trainers. To execute this strategy, ASEP applies a B2B focused approach through corporate partnership proposals, professional social media presence, and educational webinars. Success is measured through clear KPIs, including the number of proposals and partnership secured and total training participants. This indicator ensures our marketing efforts are measurable, scalable, and aligned with business goals.